Hi there, welcome to my recommendation letter presentation. This is Jessica Furbrush for BA 205. In this video, I'm going to talk about why I think Tillamook Bay Community College should consider offering the course Principles of Accounting 1 in a live, in-person format. I believe it would benefit the business students at TBCC. So to give a short outline, I'm going to talk about 5 main categories. The first is distractions. How do these affect learning? The next is communication skills. Then we have some alternative considerations, inclusivity, and finally, how does introductory course influence education? After that, we will have a conclusion and references. No matter where you're learning, distractions happen. The pandemic gave researchers an opportunity to study the shift in educational modalities, and they found that consistent routines and these physical cues really help students focus on the material that's in front of them. Live classrooms, they provide spaces for hands-on learning and interactions. And these interactions, they can't be replaced by a program online. So it really leads to a deeper understanding of the material. In my year at TBCC, I've been told several times that employers want to hire people who are skilled at communicating and working in teams. Live classrooms are really the optimal environment to facilitate these essential interactions. You get face-to-face interaction with your professor, with your peers. And this kind of immediate feedback is really important for learning how to interact in a work environment. It's important to know social cues and to be able to respond appropriately. While preparing for this presentation, I emailed several professors at TBCC and I asked them one simple question. Do you think a live Principles of Accounting 1 course would benefit students? I got a detailed response from Michael Weisenfla, the current interim dean of students at TBCC. He informed me that it's unclear how many students would benefit from a live Principles of Accounting 1 course, though he does agree that some students would benefit. The biggest problem is there's not that many students. The college's rural location really makes it hard to have multiple modalities because, as he put it, the programs may cannibalize each other. So where there's not enough interest in the online format or the live format, so neither one can proceed. I don't want that. I don't think anyone wants that. It's also just harder to hire instructors out here on the coast. So these are definitely considerations and barriers to this proposal. I'm not proposing we do anything that would affect the program as it stands now, or that would cause the school to go over budget in any way. This is just a consideration for if it is possible to increase the modality. Increasing inclusivity is an important value of mine and one that I'm proud to share with TBCC. In one series of studies on introductory chemistry students, students of color were 15% more likely to drop out of the remote introductory modality. Live classrooms, they're essential to help students from all backgrounds really build relationships, and they help students experience inclusivity rather than just reading out of it from a book. Factors like belonging, being motivated, and having a sense of personal identity within school are just as important as the academic aspects. Success or failure in an introductory course can really influence a student's entire education. In the study cited, the quality of introductory courses was the strongest predictor for academic success. In-person courses help students adapt to academic life as well. So these courses really support not only critical thinking and a deeper understanding of the material, it also supports overall adaptation for the college experience. And students that do well in introductory courses are on track to do well for the rest of their college experience. So just to recap, today we talked about distractions and how they can influence learning. We talked about communication skills and things employers really want to see and how these skills can be practiced in the classroom. We talked about alternative considerations, budgets, multiple modalities. Inclusivity is an important consideration when talking about introductory courses. And then the influence they really have on your education and on your path. These are the references I utilize when preparing this presentation. I want to give a special thank you to Mr. Atchison, who always provides great advice, and to Mr. Weisenfla, who communicated with me directly about this proposal. And thank you to everyone else who has watched.